Zapier, or Power Automate, which automation platform truly makes your workflows effortless? On one side, you've got the trusted, user-friendly Zapier. On the other, Microsoft's robust and business-ready Power Automate. We're comparing them where it counts, integrations, ease of use, customization, pricing, and real-world automation scenarios. Forget the hype and marketing jargon. Let's break down what actually matters. Both platforms earn points in each category, and you'll see exactly who comes out ahead. The winner might just surprise you. Let's get into it. Hi, me Clam Berkland Drakelian. Here's the game plan. We're going to break down Zapier and Power Automate across 6 key areas: price, integrations, ease of use, power and customization, enterprise features, and the whole ecosystem vibe. Picture a little mind map with those categories branching out. This way you can see exactly where each one shines or, kind of misses the mark. First up, price. So, Zapier actually gives you a solid free tier, and their pricing is super clear. You know what you're paying for until you, need a lot of automations. Then it can stack up, especially if you want their premium connectors. Power Automate, on the other hand, can actually be a better value if you're already on Microsoft 365. It's often bundled in. But fair warning, figuring out their licenses feels like you're reading tax code. If you're all in on Microsoft though, Power Automate takes the win here. Alright, integrations. Zapier, absolute beast here. It connects with just about everything, seriously, over 6,000 apps, and new tools seem to pop up every week. But yeah, some older or on-premise stuff isn't its jam. Power Automate is crazy good if you live in the Microsoft world, and it does on-prem stuff too, but it just doesn't keep up on all the cool new SaaS tools. So if you need to connect a bunch of online services, Zapier is honestly the go-to. Ease of use. Honestly, Zapier is like the friend that shows you around the party. Super easy, really clear interface, you drag, you drop, you're off to the races. The only catch? If you want to get super advanced, you'll have to get creative. On the other side, Power Automate is great if you're already living in Microsoft apps. The templates can help, but the learning curve is real. The interface can be a bit, intimidating if you're new. Zapier is the clear winner for getting up and running without a headache. Oh, and here's something cool. Did you know Zapier was actually bootstrapped for years before they even thought about taking on investors? Talk about doing it the hard way. Let's talk power and customization. Zapier's awesome for basic and even some pretty flexible workflows. But if you want to build like the Death Star of automations, custom scripts, crazy logic, AI, the options get kinda limited. Power Automate though brings the heavy artillery, custom scripting, connectors, even AI builder stuff. It can totally do enterprise level magic, but you guessed it, expect to spend some time figuring it all out. Still, Power Automate snags the win for pure power. Now for enterprise features. Zapier lets your team collaborate, sure, but compliance and admin controls? Meh, just the basics. Power Automate is built for those massive orgs with bulletproof security, central admin, you name it. But sometimes their security is a bit too secure. You might get blocked by your own IT. Still, for the big companies with strict requirements, Power Automate just can't be beat here. Finally, ecosystem. This one's interesting. Zapier has an insanely active community, a legit marketplace full of ready-made workflows, and if you're doing all that SaaS stuff, it just fits right in. But if you need non-digital things or more than just SaaS, maybe it's not as broad. Power Automate is perfect if your world revolves around Microsoft, like Teams and SharePoint. But if you're a Google or Slack person, it's kind of like being at the wrong party. Zapier's versatility wins the day for most folks. So, looking at the full picture, imagine a radar chart with all those categories. There's a real split here. Zapier absolutely dominates on things like integrations and ease of use, but Power Automate? It pulls ahead big time when it comes to raw power and enterprise features. Alright, if you're a startup, an agency, or just stacking a ton of SaaS tools, honestly go with Zapier, you'll get going faster, it's more flexible, and the community is just fun. But if you're part of a giant company and practically sleep with Excel under your pillow, Power Automate is built for you. It's tough to beat with all those enterprise and Microsoft perks. If you found this helpful, make sure to stick around and subscribe so you don't miss the next one.